Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's discuss. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's talk about everything else that is happening in the crypto space. Yeah, you are welcome, guys. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So let's talk about what is happening in the crypto space. The market is totally decimated today. So Bitcoin and crypto is down. So so what is happening in the market? So it is happening. What is happening? So let's talk about why the market is down. So and what should be happening next. You are welcome. Happy Friday, guys. I see the chat booming, and so you are welcome, guys. Let's discuss a bit. Let's discuss crypto. So let's talk about what everything that is happening in the market and why the market is down. First, as you guys can see, so the market is hovering around the 108,000 BTC, which is head of cryptocurrency. So it's hovering around the $108,600 right now. So which I take for sure. The why the market is down first. Now, I want you guys to know that so the Wall Street, most of the institutional investors, they are dumping, they are taking profit. So which take us here. Let's look at the market. Let me refresh it a little bit. As you guys can see here, you guys can see, so Bitcoin is trading around the $108,700, back up, almost back up to $109,000 again. But guess what? Ethereum is down as well. So as you guys can see, it is down. So Ethereum is trading between about $4,300. But if you look at the weekly and about monthly performance, Ethereum is still up huge. So which take us here. So why the market is down? Who is selling? Who is dumping? So who is dumping? Who is selling his Bitcoin? Why is the market keep dipping down like never before? So just 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, Bitcoin was trading around $124,000. 2 weeks ago, Bitcoin traded up above $124,500. But today, Bitcoin is trading around $108,000, $109,000. But which I totally understand. If you are just coming into the market right now, you will be fearful, you will be scared that Bitcoin is down, Bitcoin and crypto is down. So guys, which I think so it's just a normal thing, a normal day in the crypto space. So the market up and down is normal. So who is selling? So as you guys can see here, Bitcoin miners, they are taking profit. So Bitcoin miners are the people who are powering a Bitcoin network. So they are taking profit. The reason for the dump, yeah, for sure, we need to know the reason for the dump. We need to know why the market is dumping. Who is selling his Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, we still have some positive news in the market. Despite the market is down, Bitcoin and crypto is down, we still have some positive news in the market as well, which I will be sharing with you guys right now. But guess what? Even if Eric Trump, the son of president of the United States, which is Eric Trump, he's so bullish about Bitcoin and crypto as well, which I will be showing you guys right now. So guys, as you guys can see here, Bitcoin miners, they are taking profit because they still think that we are in end of the cycle. So now at least now the end of the year, if history is on our side, at least the market need to deep down, which is what is already happening already. But please, if we could cross above $114,000 this weekly divergence, if we could be able to close above $140,000, it would be bullish for the market. But as of today, Bitcoin crossing around below $114,000, that is bearish. It's a bearish scenario. It's not good for the market. So Bitcoin miners, those are people who have been powering Bitcoin network over the past few months, over the past few years, over the past decade. So Bitcoin is being powered by energy. So those people who power Bitcoin, they usually double their buying machine at least every halving cycle. And now Bitcoin is still up huge. So that is why they are taking profit right now to buy some so that they will be able to buy more equipment. So when the market is down, as you guys can see here. So if you guys head over here, you can see that so as you guys can see here, nearly 15 billions in Bitcoins and Ethereum option expire today as well. So this also contributes to why the market is down. So as you guys can see, so There are people who bet so much money against Bitcoin and Ethereum and so on. Those way they try their possible best. Let's say, for example, they bet against the market that Bitcoin will be trading below $109,000 throughout this weekend. So we have to manipulate the market, dump their Bitcoin in the market to make sure that so those options expire to their expectation. Because when you are just like you are betting against the market, so now you can see that nearing about $50 billion in option, which will be expiring this weekend. So this Friday, so which is between these two days. So those are the most thing that is pushing the market down right now. But which take us, let's see what next. This is one thing I've been saying, guys. Yeah, guys, I see the chat booming, guys. Drop your question on the chat if you have any question. For sure, we'll be doing Q&A shortly. Drop your question on the chat, guys. You guys are amazing. I see the chat booming, guys. Drop your question on the chat if you have any question. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. It's very, very important. So let's see what is happening in the market in the crypto space. So guys, which take us here, as you guys can see, earlier this month, I was sharing with you guys that, so historically, August is not usually a good month for the Bitcoin and crypto space. Bitcoin and crypto market. So as you guys can see here, for the past few years, you can see that, August. So which is why, even if yesterday, during my live stream yesterday, a lot of you guys here were saying that, so September, September, the market will be deep September. So the market will be down September. Why a lot of people say that is because if you have been following the history of the Bitcoin chart, as you guys can see here, even if since 2013, so September we usually have at least about a 2014 September, so we have a minus, which is a minus negative 19%. So as you guys can also see here, which is where 2015 we have a positive 2%. 2016, we also have a positive 6%. I'm talking about September, which is next month. So why a lot of you, if you heard everybody, most people in the crypto space are saying that, the market will dip down September. But I want to share the historical of September performance with you guys before we come back to this August, which is, the month is already ending. But if you can see here, 2017, September, we have minus, which was a negative 7%. It's not that much. We just about a 5, 6, 7% down. So if you look at 2018, we have about a negative 5%. So go so forth. Even if at 2019 we have a negative of 30%. So 2020 negative of about 7%, which was 2022 a negative of about 3%, even if the market was already recovering. But we coming back to August, you can see here that August we have still been, except with 2017, except 2017. 2017 was also a bull market as well, just like this year bull market. So 2017, you can see August was about positive with about 65% in August 2017. But the other months, so August has been negative. As you guys can see, it has been a negative with about 7%, 5%, 30%, 7%, 3%. But coming to 2023, so 2023 was about, 2023 was a positive of about 3.9%. So last year, which is 2024, sorry, take that, 2024, was a positive with about 7.9%. So let's see this month. Okay, that was September. So last year, which was August was about a negative of about 5%. So 2024 negative of about 8%. So it has been negative in the past few months. But if it continued, the market continued dipping down, you will still see that, so this month, August, will also close with about a negative of about 6%. You can get August will still dip. You will still come out with a negative or with about a 6%. Yeah, guys, I see the chat booming. For sure, drop your question on the chat if you have any question. We'll be doing Q&A shortly, as you all know for sure, with Bitcoin and crypto. So every single day, I'm here. So where we discuss about Bitcoin and crypto. Smash the like, press the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell. For sure, with Bitcoin and crypto, we all achieve a financial freedom together. So guys, so see what next. So this chart here is showing that it's just it's normal. So don't be scared that the market is down with a few percent. So let's see what next. What's the cost here? This is positive. So sometimes I show you guys all those data for you guys to know that just like as I've been saying, if you have been holding Bitcoin and crypto for a long term, for sure you will be in profit. So this is 10 years ago during Ethereum ICO. So this guy bought Ethereum worth about $49. That is about less than $50 worth of Ethereum. But guess what? Why he just decided to move 0.01 ETH right now, which is between almost about that's about $50 out from this address. So for a test, but guess what? This address, the total balance as of today is now worth about $694,000, almost about almost close to $1 million. Imagine turning about $50 to $1 million in between 10 years. So, which is one of the things I'll be saying that, so if you can hold for a long term, for sure you will be in profit. But guess what? Today you will be saying that, oh, this address is holding almost about close to that's about $700,000. So, which is close to $1 million. But guess what? Next cycle, this address may be holding more than $1 million in this address. So that is because he bought this Ethereum 10 years ago and he has been holding. If it was you, would you have been able to hold your Ethereum, which you purchased between about, which you purchased with about $49 a few years ago? And so for example, you hold it, you see that your Ethereum head up to at least $200,000. And the next cycle, you see your Ethereum head up to at least like $400,000 to $500,000, and you have still not take profit. But guess what? Today, this address is holding almost about almost about $700,000, which is how many Ethereum? 14,177 ETH. Okay, 14,177 return, S in return. That is crazy. So the profit is now up with almost about 15,000%. That is huge. So guys, what I'm trying to say here is that so if you want to make money in Bitcoin and crypto, you need to make sure that buy and hold for a long term. It still remains the best strategy. Bitcoin as well. So even if Bitcoin is down today, for sure, if you are being holding for a long term, you will still be in profit. Someone is turning less than $50 into $694,000 in between 10 years. That is because he hold for a long term. So guys, yeah, I see the chat. Boom, you guys drop your question on the chat. I know it's Friday and you guys want to go enjoy your weekend. So if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. For sure, we will do Q&A at the end of the stream. Solana, guys, you guys can see Solana have been holding strong over the past few days as well. Despite Bitcoin deep down this day, you can see Solana is still trading above $200. So now Solana is trading around $205, which is quite huge as well. So, but what is happening here is that just like as a lot of people creating a Bitcoin strategic reserve, that is the same thing which is happening here. You can see here that so Solana strategic reserve is now holding close to about that is about 8.6 million Solana. That is roughly between almost about 8.7 million 8.7 million Solana. So that is almost about $1.8 billion in so. So just like as Michael Saylor is buying Bitcoin to add into his strategic reserve. But you can see now more people are also purchasing and acquiring Solana to create a strategic reserve as well. So, Solana, the ecosystem has been growing and, the team has been working so hard as well. not just so, even if avalanche as well, so which we'll be looking into that as well. Well, it's also a positive news for SRP as well. So guys, we have some positive news in the market despite that Bitcoin is been down, but guess what? The big boys have been accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. Some of them taking profit, but a lot of them are still buying as well. So which take us here? Let's see what next. So during the Bitcoin conference Asia, which happened yesterday, so Asia Bitcoin conference happened yesterday. Eric Trump, which is the son of the president of the United States, so he have something to say to you guys who are bit scared that Bitcoin is down. So what Eric Trump is saying here is that so he said there is no question in my mind that so Bitcoin it will be heading up to $1 million and more higher in the next few years, for sure. It will happen. That's because this is an asset with a limit supply. So Bitcoin is still holding a market cap of between $2 billion as of today. So for Bitcoin to head up higher to $1 million per coin, it's just for Bitcoin to have a market cap of $20 trillion, which gold already have a market cap more than $20 trillion. Gold is having a market cap between about 22 to $23 trillion as of today. So which is quite huge. So Bitcoin holding a market cap of $20 trillion is nothing, and it will happen. It won't happen. It may not. It will happen this cycle because there is no much time on our side. But guess what? I think next cycle it will happen, guys, for sure. So it's just a matter of time. So keep holding your Bitcoin and crypto. It's just that a day like today, the Wall Street they are doing their things. They are just trying to dump on the market. Be surprised even if tomorrow the market will recover up quickly. The big boys are the way are just playing their game. They're just playing their games. So as you guys can see, which is why the market is being down huge today. Down to Bitcoin was down to like almost about $108,000 just now. Now it's recovering back up slightly once again. So Eric Trump is bullish. He is so bullish about Bitcoin and crypto. So what he's saying is that so if you are thinking that Bitcoin is trading between $108,000 today, it's been down. Yeah, we may even dip slightly more than that. Okay, so we have a huge support around $101,000. So, but I think if Bitcoin did not close above 110 to $112,000 this week, this weekend, it will be good for the market. So the market will be maybe going down slightly more to like about at least $101,000. But guess what? So you can see here now people are predicting, and not just that, for sure, more people keep embracing Bitcoin. I showed you guys a few days ago, the president of El Salvador, which is President Nayib Bukele, said that he will be buying at least, try to make sure he hold up to $1 billion. His plan is to make sure that he hold up to $1 billion worth of Bitcoin now to the end of the year. So it requires that he will be buying more Bitcoin for sure. So guys, don't be scared. So a day like today, the market is being down. More institutional investors, more ways have been selling. It's just Bitcoin that is down today. It's a quick reminder that even if the stock market is down today as well, so if you go into CNBC, was looking through CNBC about a few minutes ago, the not just Bitcoin market that is down, even if the stock market is down as well, the S&P 500, so even if the MicroStrategy stock, they are down today. So people are been selling, but guess what? Someone like BlackRock is been buying as well, as you guys can see. BlackRock keep adding more Bitcoin. Even if the market is down today, BlackRock decide to add 568 Bitcoin, worth about $63.3 million. Yeah, my people, how are they? See you guys. The chat booming. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the weekend. Happy Friday, guys. Yeah, guys. I'm good. 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 So the market is just that the market is totally decimated today, but nevertheless, don't be scared, guys. Don't be scared, which is why I keep tuning in every single day to let you guys know what is happening in the market, for you guys not to be scared, for you guys to be able to DCA, because I understand that if you are just coming into the market deep down 2-3%, you will be fearful. But don't be fearful, guys. Don't be fearful. You don't have to be afraid that Bitcoin is still trading between the 108. Well, Bitcoin trading around $108,000, guys. The market is still way too high. I'll be saying it every single day because last last cycle, which was 2022, Bitcoin was still trading around 100. Bitcoin was still trading around $16,000. From $60,000, we head up to $100,000. From $100,000, we head up to $124,000, $500 just less than 2 weeks ago. So the market is just Bitcoin is just doing his things that he know how to do better. He's just trying to scare out the newcomers, which are the retails. I show you guys the retail chart a week ago, which show that it's been dropping down like a rocket because the people who are just coming into the market, they are being scared out of the market. They are, most of them are be selling in lost as well. So yeah, guys, share the stream, share the stream, share the stream with your friends and family. Let's discuss Bitcoin crypto together. Okay. Just guys, please take us here, just like as I showed you guys earlier just now, that the Bitcoin miners, they are taking profit, as you guys can see here. So Bitcoin miners are taking profit for them to be able to at least to buy more machines if the market deep down, which is necessary. So which is what I still say every single day. I still preach. It's not a financial advice, but it's what I've been working for me. I've been saying it, take profit and keep some cash on your side is also necessary, so that when the market is down, you'll be able to buy back. So because Bitcoin miners, those people who power Bitcoin network, they have to take profit so that when the market deep down, they will be able to buy more machine, because during halving event, the market usually deep down. So and at that time when they sell, it will put more pressure on the market. So now that Bitcoin is up, they have to take profit as of now. So that even when the market is down, so they don't need to sell their Bitcoin in order for them to buy more machines. So even when the market is down, their Bitcoin, which they will be mining them, they will have to be stacking them. They have to keep them till the market is up again. So which take us, as you guys can see, Bitcoin miners, which is Iran, they just surged with about 40%. So this quarter, so we show that so they have been making a huge amount of profit. So when I was looking through it, it showed here that so they have been they with a revenue generating with about they bringing a revenue generating with almost about $187 million, which is that is quite huge. So this quarter, and guess what? The PNL is about 160. Now that is $176.9 million. So which the total profit. So after taxes and this and that. So we show that those people are making, Bitcoin miners are making money as well. So if you have a mining machine, you need to be mining Bitcoin as of now. It's just that so electricity to mine Bitcoin is quite cost, guys, for sure. It's not mining Bitcoin. The electricity is not here. If you want to mine Bitcoin, it costs too much. Yeah, guys, I see the chat boom. So drop your question on the chat. Let's discuss. Drop your question on the chat. I'm good, guys. I'm good. So I'm here in crypto. It's just that the market is down. It's totally decimated. Get liquidated a few days ago. So, but guess what? So nevertheless, we are still bullish because we believe so much in the market. So, guys, Josh Farm, which is Adams, their plan is to hold at least about 1% of Bitcoin total supply. So now they just started buying with about $23 million in treasury. They just add more Bitcoin to their treasury right now. So $23 million in Bitcoin they just bought. But guess what? Their plan is to make sure they own at least up to 1% of total Bitcoin supply, which that is quite huge. That is almost about 10,000 Bitcoin. So which it will cost them at least about $1 billion plus. So in the next few years. So you guys can see that more people keep buying and buying and buying. So more people keep buying. So which take us here to Avalanche shall be only shall be holding your Avalanche. You can see that so the team have been taking a huge move over the past few months as well. So yesterday, news broke out that Avalanche raised blockchain transaction growth. So AIM said the U.S. Government said that they want to put the U.S. government. I will show you guys yesterday that the U.S. government said that so they want to put their economics data on blockchain. So which is what is happening here. So the U.S. government agency was on CNBC or that one news when he was saying that so they want to put their economics data on blockchain. Guess what? They say they will be using Avalanche, which is what is happening here. So you can see that the Avalanche blockchain transaction is skyrocketing. More people are trying at least to accumulate more Avalanche to make sure that they don't miss out as well. So which also take us here. Let's see what next. So before let's see someone few. Brazil, which is a Brazil bank, so just completed a 1 billion in stablecoin payment on the SRP ledger. Guys, if you have been holding SRP, so SRP, the team have been still making a huge move to make sure that to create a reusage for this token as well to SRP. So SRP is still holding a strong. Let's quickly see as of today. Take SRP is holding trading between about $2.80 right now, which is quite not bad. But guess what? You guys can see here. So Brazil Bank just completed about $1 billion in stablecoin. So payments on the SRP ledger, which I think this is huge for SRP. This is huge for Ripple, the SRP holders as well. So SRP community, they are one of the biggest community in the crypto space because, so I remember when SRP was down, those people decide to hold and hold and hold and hold and hold. They hold so much, they hold for a long time because that is quite not easy. So, I remember when SRP was trading between about 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents for a long time. But even if as of today, the market is slightly down, SRP is still trading almost about $3. So, which is that is quite good, guys, for SRP holders. So you guys can still see positive news. The market is down. So many people taking the Wall Street. They are trading Bitcoin like a test stock, which is not. Bitcoin is a store of value. Bitcoin is a store of value. Bitcoin don't even compete with Ethereum, Solana, Sui. But guess what? Each time the market is down, but the Wall Street, they usually trade their Bitcoin like a tech stock, which is why the market is down today. But Bitcoin is just doing his things. Bitcoin keep growing, the network keep growing, so more miners keep coming into the Bitcoin network. But which is why you guys can see here that Ambat, which is Ambat, as you guys can see, just raised another $23.2 million to build Bitcoin treasuries, targeting another 1% again of total Bitcoin circulation supply. So I just showed you guys just now, not to which is here. I just showed you guys just now that Dutch crypto farm, which is Adams, their plan is to own at least 1% of total Bitcoin supply. But guess what? But you guys can still see here that another company is raising more money at least to make sure that they still own at least another to own at least about 1% of total Bitcoin supply. So you guys can see that more people keep adopting Bitcoin, more people keep embracing Bitcoin every single day. So guys, I want you guys to see this. I've been telling you guys that Bitcoin is so scarce. There is no much Bitcoin out there. I want you guys to see this. This is from Cointelegraph. That let me see if I can flip this so you guys can see it as well. So okay, less than 1% of world population today own one Bitcoin. Not less than 1%. Less than 0.01 to 0.02%. Not even up to 1%. The world population today, guys. So if you can see here, is saying that so fewer than 1 million people worldwide own one Bitcoin. Fewer than 1 million people. So we have more than 8 billion people on this world today. But guess what? Fewer than 1 million people own one Bitcoin. But I want you guys to know that less than between 1 point, which is a 0.1 to 2%, to 0.1 to which is a to 0.02% of the world population on Bitcoin. So we show that less than 1% of the world population still don't even know about Bitcoin, which is what I was trying to say earlier. That less than 1% of the world population still don't know about Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, if you are in crypto today, you are still early. Each time the market is down, take it as an opportunity this year and hold for a long term. So for sure, with Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom. You can also see here, only only 0.01% of the global population own more than one Bitcoin each. So this show you that so which number are you? Even if you add $5 to Bitcoin today, you are still early, guys. So you are still early in the crypto space. We have a long way to go. Have a long way to go. So the global population is about 80 billion people, but you guys can see Bitcoin is 21 million, and and so there's not much Bitcoin out there. We already have more than 58 million millionaires on this planet, and Bitcoin is just 21 million. Just Michael Saylor, the CEO of Strategy, is already holding more than 3% of total Bitcoin supply, which is still sitting above about $70 billion. But guess what? BlackRock ETFs, spot ETF, they are holding about 3.5% of total Bitcoin supply, which is that is more than that is between about 80 something $billion of Bitcoin. So that is quite huge, guys. So the market is down, which I totally understand, but don't be scared. It's just a normal day in crypto. So that is crypto for you. So the up or down is normal because if there is no risk, there will be opportunity. And don't forget, one of the biggest risks in life is never taking a risk. So which is what is Bitcoin and crypto is create. Bitcoin is being created to give you freedom as an asset. Bitcoin is an asset, is a store of value, asset with a limit supply. So let me, now that I click here, I just want to quickly show you guys the crypto market cap today. The Bitcoin market cap today is sitting with about a 2.16 trillion, as you guys can see here. So before in it for just Bitcoin to have a market cap of about 20 trillion, Bitcoin will be trading $1 million per coin. So you can see that the total supply today is between about 19.9 million Bitcoin, which is almost 20 million Bitcoin. So the circulation supply, which is the circulation supply, is still sitting there. So the circulation supply. But guess what? The mass supply is 21 million that will ever be existed. So there's not much Bitcoin out there, guys. So keep this here for sure with Bitcoin and crypto. You all know that. Not just a wife changing words, a wife changing words, a wife changing words. That is what it will happen. A wife changing words. Let's get it here. So guys, let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Drop your question on the chat. Let's do Q&A, guys. So let's do Q&A. So we call it a day. If you are be buying, or if you are be holding, or you are waiting for the market to dip before you buy, let me know on the chat, guys. Let me know. Let me know on the chat. If you are waiting for the market to dip for you to buy, so let me know on the chat. If you are be buying, let me know as well. Rebel, I'm good, my man. How are you doing? Favor, how you guys there? Kachi, good. Miraculous, greetings to you all. Happy weekend. Guys, if you are watching from Twitch, you are watching from aka Twitter, you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch, you are watching from S. Head over to the YouTube channel at Charisco Crypto. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell. It's very, very important. And share the stream with your friends and family as well. So sharing the stream with your friends and family gives you opportunity as well, so to also win Bitcoin and crypto from me. So each time the market dip down, I understand, you guys, be scared. Oh, Bitcoin is going down, it's going to zero. Bitcoin is never going to zero. For Bitcoin to go to zero, something dramatically have to happen around the world. That means, no electricity, every part of the world, there's no electricity anymore. So you have to be one of the way, that maybe the world coming to an end. That doesn't have to be one of the way Bitcoin is going to zero. You can't ban Bitcoin. If you ban Bitcoin in the United States, Bitcoin miners will also be operating in China. Even if as of today, miner has already been banned in China, but there are still mining machines operating in China. So El Salvador mining machine is being operating there. Don't forget, El Salvador already absorbed Bitcoin. So, and the US already created Bitcoin strategic reserve as well. So, guys, we still have some positive news in the market, but don't be scared. Yeah, I'm good, my people. How are they? Slave. Greetings to you all, guys. Greetings to you all. Greetings to you all. The reason for the dump. The reason for the dump is simple. That as I showed you guys just now, miners, which are people powering the Bitcoin network, they are taking profit. So, but if you look here, historically, August is not usually a good month for the crypto space as well. So, over the past few years, except 2013, which then Bitcoin was still early. You can see here 2013, 2017. That was when Bitcoin was really in green in August. But if you drop up to 2021 as well, but guess what? So let's see what September will bring us. So Bitcoin miners taking profit. The Wall Street, the institutional investors, they are selling off everything as well because they are trading Bitcoin as a tech stock. Those are the reasons why the market is down today. Yeah. US want to dump a BTC. US are holding about how much Bitcoin, how many Bitcoin they are holding. I don't think so. US will sell their Bitcoin. The US will sell their Bitcoin. It will happen because they already created Bitcoin strategic reserve. And guess what? US based secretary said that they are Bitcoin holding. They will keep holding. They will be selling their Bitcoin. As of today, the United States are holding about the US are holding about $21.5 billion in Bitcoin. So, which those Bitcoin, they did not buy them, they confiscated them from hackers a few years ago. So, the US Secretary Base said that, they will be selling their Bitcoin, they will keep holding this Bitcoin treasury. But even if the Senator Cynthia Lummis from the United States said he's working so hard to make sure that, so they swap some of their asset holding, like a gold, into Bitcoin as well. They're making a plan to swap some of their gold to Bitcoin. 97,000 next up. 97,000. Even if we dip down to $97,000, that is not bad. So $97,000. So $97,000 is still not bad. Bitcoin was. But what thing is that if Bitcoin dip below $100,000 again, there will be problem because the time is no more on our side because we are already in end of the cycle for Bitcoin to dip below $100,000 again. We may recover back up quickly, but if we don't recover back up quickly, it will be a problem. So I think the market will dip down more than that. But guess what? Don't be scared. Take it as an opportunity. Embrace it. Each time the market dip down, you have to embrace the opportunity. Take it as an opportunity and this year more in the market. So guys, see you all tomorrow from 6 p.m. Central European time zone. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share this room with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. For sure, Bitcoin will be going up forever. Forget the up and down. Each time the market dip down, this year, buy some. Add $2, $3, $4 to the market. So see you all tomorrow, guys. Charisco is out. So the takeout is that, so don't be scared. So Bitcoin is still holding strong. Even if I show you guys just now, Electrop is bullish about Bitcoin and crypto, the son of the president of the United States. So if we could trade above, if Bitcoin could trade above $140,000 this weekend, it would be better. I don't think Bitcoin can add another 4,000, which is about $8,000 to the price in the next few days. No, I don't think it will happen. But guess what? Don't be scared, guys. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So I just showed you guys just now that about only about 0.01% of the global population owns more than one Bitcoin each. Less than 0.01% of the world population own more than one Bitcoin. That is crazy, guys. So we show you that we are still early in the crypto space. So guys, once again, see you all tomorrow, guys. Charisco is out. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together, guys. Ciao. See you all tomorrow, guys. So this goes out.